Last year, Disney Plus reached more than 150 million subscribers. Considering the average population of a country is 40 million, that's a genuinely impressive achievement. But things are not all well behind the scenes. Look past this milestone and we see that Disney Plus is in trouble. Trouble enough to put the entire company at risk. Disney Plus was a latecomer to the streaming game, only being launched in 2019. That's 12 years after Netflix, and even 4 years after YouTube Red. Despite this, it soon became the second most successful in the industry. After just 2 months, it had 26.5 million paying subscribers. This was considerably more than had been anticipated. Disney's initial plan was to gain between 60 and 90 million subscribers by the year 2024. But in early 2021, Disney Plus had already gained more than 100 million. Those are impressive numbers, especially when you consider most of those subscribers were human. It's no great mystery why so many were drawn to sign up, but it came at a cost. Even with so many paying regular fees, Disney Plus is not profitable. Each year since its launch, it has made a loss. It's true that a lot of startups lose money in their first years of existence. Netflix certainly did. But if you can't make money with more than 150 million subscribers, well, you're doing something wrong. Another problem is the type of content Disney Plus has become known for. A lot of their shows are connected to a larger franchise, like Marvel or Star Wars, and because of this, they are kept to a certain standard. People expect each episode to be within the realm of blockbuster movie quality, otherwise it would risk devaluing the overall franchise. So what you get are massive budgets. Ridiculous ones. Season 1 of The Mandalorian, for example, had a $120 million budget. Season 2 of Loki cost $150 million, and She-Hulk cost $212 million, not just, $212. With that kind of money being thrown around, each episode is expected to be like a mini movie. This has naturally resulted in shorter seasons. Rather than, say, 20 or 30 episodes per season, which is what a lot of shows used to do, they now do like between 5 and 12, I'd say. Some even less. The Book of Boba Fett had just 7 episodes, Obi-Wan Kenobi had 6, and Echo only 5. I guess that's good for people who like to binge watch shows, but it also means that Disney has to deal with what's known as subscriber churn. Essentially, people go around between the various streaming services. When a big show is released on Disney Plus, they will subscribe for a month. Then they will cancel their subscription when they have watched that season. A lot of people do the same with Netflix and Amazon Prime, cycling through them as the year goes on. So as the trend for shorter seasons continues, subscriber churn will only increase for Disney Plus. Things aren't like they were in the early days of streaming, when Netflix had a virtual monopoly and people would subscribe all year round. The streaming industry is still growing, so I expect Disney Plus will grow with it. But even if they do get back those lost subscribers, and even if the platform does become profitable, you need to remember that Disney have already spent a lot of money to get to this point. In 2024 alone, they plan on spending at least $25 billion on streaming content. That doesn't even include the cost of advertising or what they've already spent up to this point. In 2023, they actually spent $27 billion, so they still have a lot of grounds to make up, and even a profitable Disney Plus on a yearly basis might not be much of a boast. Now I know what you're thinking. Streaming is just one part of Disney, so even if Disney Plus were to fail, they would be fine. Well, it's a little more complicated. Let's look at their position on the stock market. Their valuation currently stands at around $215 billion. This makes it one of the biggest companies on Earth. Considering 35% of Disney's revenue comes from television, a declining industry in general, much of their valuation is made up of optimism for the future. In short, people are buying into the idea that Disney Plus will make up for any losses in television. Any sign that the streaming platform will fail and investors might jump ship. And if that happens, who knows where it might end. The good news is Disney Plus still has time to right the boat. And with streaming being so costly, many of its competitors will likely soon shut down also. When that happens, Disney have as good a chance as any as taking on those customers. Taking it to the most basic level of analysis, they have enough money to outlast the competition. And if there's one thing this creepy psycho stalker mouse knows, it's how to kill the competition.